disciplining my dogs. People are scared. Guy walking his dog, he's about to snap his dog's neck. Don't snap your dog's neck. My dog's just checking you out, you know. My dog's not was just checking you out. You'll get a little frightened, you know. And then, say this the best way. So another guy's like, oh, you know, oh, get your dog. So I discipline my dog, you know what I mean? I discipline my dog, and he's like, you're a bitch, you're a coward, you're a fucking asshole. I just helped you out, man. I'm just trying to discipline my dog. What are you talking about? Mind my business here. It's off the leash bark. And then they go off and start double teaming on me and stuff like that. Like, you know, I'm trying to get out to the park, you know, because I used to go there or whatnot. So I said, animal control thing, you know, to my cousin's house. Like, you know, same city that had me adopt these dogs. Probably didn't think I was going to get this far with them. You know, all around and stuff. You know, being followed the whole time, you know, every day, you know, to the park, back from the park, before the park, after the park, you know, whatever. So, yeah, you sit there. And you know what, I was mad at my dog. I was like, you can't do that, because people, you don't know what people are going through, right? You don't know what they're up to, or, you know, or what they're going through, so it's just best to leave them alone, like, you know. I don't want Kane to, like, you know, yeah, Kane always me and Kane have a relationship ourselves, you know, we're play this little tag and stuff like that, so it's frustrating. I'm disciplining my dog, you know, because, you know, that's what I do. They're still under 6 years old. I send, you know, stuff, people follow me, and say, you send, such, you know, trying to get away from the internet, like, you know, this person was saying on the internet, trying to get out to the real world, you know, get the dogs out of the van, you know. Same city that, I mean, adopted them, and now I try to take them away. What are you gonna do? I'm not big on, like, Jesus Christ and stuff like that. Like, you can't treat me like that, you know what I mean? I'm a human, you know what I mean? I didn't get rid of my apartment so you can take my dogs from me and stuff like that. I didn't do that. And, you know, break down my car and all this other stuff. And treat me how you like you did me at Ford. And stuff like that. And move me around from Transit Center to Walmart to this parking lot to this parking lot to this parking lot. And intimidate me every day. You know. And then, like, you know, and then go hi my cousin to have my mom call me and say, hey, what's going on? And then listen to the radio talking about, yeah, we want to brain drain him. We want to brain drain him. Like, literally brain drain, like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, Larry and Newell Smart or whatever. I don't know. Into the country. So these two characters, right? You know, I'm not saying, yeah, I'm not gonna put any negative energy. I'm not gonna put any energy into that. But, you know, you're just going to the park, taking Kane to the park, taking his dog to the park, taking the dogs to the park. So you run around a little bit. Hopefully they listen to me. If they don't listen to me and they frighten other people, that's when I get mad a little bit. And then, like, you know, and then, oh, they go run to the authority because they have a specific thing against me, like, you know, like, whatever, you know, like, you can't discipline your dog, like, discipline my dog, you know, so, who knows what's going on now, you know, I don't know, seems like, whether it's Facebook, Twitter, whether it's, like, fucking, any fucking thing about fucking music industry, somebody out here listening to me on a computer or whatever, it seems like, what do you call it, it's just imbalanced, you know, so focused on me. I can't even, like, sit up here and, like, have a moment with my dogs after all that whole mess, I have to sit up here and look at the internet and see what's going on. She's chasing me everywhere. I have to be worried about something like that. No privacy at all. My cane already has Lyme conditions, and so we go, what do you call it, and stuff. So I mean, if Elk Grove, whatever that place is called, whatever, they set me up to take on dogs that are really hard to beat, around other dogs and stuff, that are hard to be around other dogs and stuff, and stuff like that, and my predisposition. I mean, what do you expect? Okay, I'm gonna discipline my dog. That's it. I don't threaten you in any way or not. You just call me an asshole, bitch, coward, and stuff like that. What do you expect me to say? What do you expect me to say? Oh, you're stupid. What do you expect me to say? And then well, I mean, insult me enough. I'm like, well, what is your problem? You know what I mean? And so, I don't know if you guys heard that part of the story, but it doesn't seem like there's much. I guess. I don't know. Maybe it's the whole idea of what I blogged earlier this morning. Maybe it was what you see, what the government allows you to see, or what the state allows you to see, or what the city allows you to see, or whatever they let you see, or whatever you see. Kana, I mean, he doesn't have a problem with me. He might be a little thing because he's traumatized. I haven't said sorry to him, but that's not my fault that you guys make a thing out of it and say, hey, I'm gonna report you and stuff like that. So that's like the whole thing about CPS or something like that. When I wasn't bothering you in the first place and stuff like that. So I mean, you can send all these people after me, even if I'm homeless, even if I'm fucking all my homeless, and he still gets money from his mom. Send all these people after me. You want? I mean, send all this piece of shit. It doesn't matter. You're not gonna lock me up. You're not put me in jail and be like, oh, but you did this, that. I don't know about that, man. I really don't know about y'all for real. I mean, out there all smelly and shit. Because you sit up here, you sell these records and stuff, you sell this information, this entertainment to people, and then they're driven to act a certain way and stuff like that, and then you hold no accountability on yourself about it. I don't know about that. You threaten on advertisements like, oh yeah, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, oh you better do this, we better do that, but you give no means to do it, or you give no way to do it. I don't know, or what you're trying to prove, or if you're trying to prove it to your citizens, which I'm a citizen myself, I don't know, you're allowed to think for yourself, you're allowed to think, think about what you want to do with your life, what you're going to do maybe for the next 10 days, maybe for the next month, whatever, and you're allowed to think about that. But if it's used against you, then what kind of freedom is that? It's like a suppressed silence or freedom. I don't know about that. And then you say, oh, well, he doesn't such and such. I really don't know. And his only outlet is this is the only outlet. Only outlet back in the 90s was maybe calling to the radio or something like that. Or, I have no idea, but as a Gen X, I'm not Gen Y, I'm not Gen Z, I'm not millennial, I'm Gen X. Gen X has nothing to do with Gen Y, has nothing to do with Gen Z, has nothing to do with millennial. And that's the bottom line. That's the bottom line. So anybody in Gen X that is familiar with Gen X should know what I'm talking about and know what kind of bullcrap we're in now. And know what I've done, and I know what I've done to succeed in this kind of world as a person of Gen X. I don't need Instagram. I don't need an app to tell me how to feel or what to say to somebody. I don't need a fake currency, a cryptocurrency to make money, to insult people to make money and stuff, or people in danger or something like that, or insult people with mental conditions and stuff. I don't need that. A Gen X person doesn't do that. Gen X person just walks their dog, says, don't do that, don't scare other people, and spanks their dog. and then that's what we do. You know what I mean? Gen X says, oh, okay, well, if you're following me this, I'm going to walk from here, from downtown San Francisco, all the way up to Daly City to find out why you're following me, and then why you keep following me and staying away. That's what Gen X people do. I'm not a millennial, I'm not a Gen Y, and I'm not a Gen Z. So, you know, you sit up here and be like, oh, you know what, such and such, this is how we treat the wolves in Gen Z or millennial or Gen Y. Alright, well, the wolves, you know, in Gen X, just kind of go with what they're feeling, you know what I mean? I'm like, I don't feel this and feel right, you know what I mean? Oh, yeah. So, you know, you can say, oh, we need a rifle, pistol. I wouldn't trust myself with a 38, or whatever gun you think of, whatever you can entertain yourself with. Because in this kind of living, I will say, fuck this shit, man, I'm done with this. So, you know, you can entertain yourself and be like, oh, you know what, such and such, and be all that. And I give my dogs a proper address to why I disciplined them, you know, and then go to my cousin's house and be like, oh, you know what, something or rather, we want to frighten them more, and stuff like that. Tell them I was disciplining my dog. Assholes are insulting and derogatory towards me. I didn't do anything to his dogs or them or their person. So, I mean, you know, take that to court or whatever, you know what I mean? Something like that. Something or other. Because you're always going to find a way to, you know, so as a Gen X, so you're always going to find a way to, like, oh, turn it around on me and be like, oh, well, this is such and such. And binary some way and be like, oh, well, you know what, this is what we wanted to do. Or whatever, you know, this is probably going to take a hell of a long to upload, but, you know, fine. So, that's it, that's basically it.